Hello there. It is set to turn wet and windy for many of us over the next few days, all due to low pressure that is pushing its way in, bringing these weather fronts as well. If we turn on the wind gusts, though, it is the winds that we are particularly concerned about. Anywhere where you see a shade of pink, that is where we'll see the strongest wind gusts of at least 50 miles per hour or higher. So we do have a couple of wind warnings out. The first for this first pulse that's going to be pushing its way through the Irish Sea and over the Isle of Man this evening and overnight. Potential for 60-mile-an-hour gusts around some coastal areas. That moves its way over to eastern Scotland, but then there's this second pulse throughout Wednesday that moves back southwards across the southwest of England, Wales, but also affecting northern coast of Northern Ireland as well. So there is the potential for some disruption to ferries as a result of this. And if you are by any of these coastlines due to the Easter holidays, then there is the risk of some very large waves and spray as well. If we go back to Tuesday afternoon, whilst it will certainly be windy, it's also being accompanied by a fair amount of rain, pushing its way into southwest England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Here in particular, it could be quite heavy, so there is the chance of some surface water flooding and issues. Generally, areas further to the east and the north will stay drier throughout this afternoon, the best of the sunshine across northern areas of Scotland, still with a few showers in place. Temperatures here climbing to highs of 11 degrees Celsius, 12, maybe 13, where you hold on to that sunshine. Struggling to climb much above high single figures across Northern Ireland, and even where we've got double digits across Wales and southwest England, once all that rain and the wind comes in, it will not be feeling particularly pleasant this afternoon at all. Into this evening, this rain is then going to continue its progression northwards and eastwards, pushing across the rest of England and Scotland. That could fall as snow over the higher ground of Scotland, particularly above 500, 600 metres or so, with some snow settling. It will clear its way off as we move into the second half of the night, and these showers again across areas of the Pennines and into Snowdonia could have a wintry element in there as well. Clearer spells developing particularly across eastern areas of England, but we do have some quite cool air feeding its way back in, and so temperatures will be tumbling for many areas down into mid or low single figures. That is enough for a touch of grass frost in some sheltered spots. So quite a chilly start to Wednesday morning, and it will turn unsettled once again. These showers continuing to feed in from the west before we see the next band of rain again push its way southwards with that second pulse of winds we discussed earlier. Turning quite wet across Northern Ireland, again the risk of some wintry elements over the highest ground, and then this rain pushing into other areas of Wales and England. Generally, parts of Scotland seeing the lightest winds throughout Wednesday. Still the risk of those showers in there, particularly across western areas where we'll have some more longer spells of rain throughout the day. Temperatures quite disappointing for the time of year, ranging between 9-10 degrees Celsius, but when we add on the strength of that wind, it's going to be feeling even colder. If you do step outside, you'll probably be feeling more like 2 to 4 degrees out there. Into the evening, it's going to remain pretty unsettled for many of us, continuing risk of those showers and longer spells of rain as well. Well, it could turn a bit drier for Wales and southwest England later on, but it certainly is going to remain particularly windy until well into the evening as well. Do stay up to date with the full forecast and for any potential disruption over the next coming 24-36 hours or so. You can do that by following us on all of our social media channels, and we'll be back here on the app, on the website, and on YouTube very soon. Bye-bye.